At Birir, KTN, Nairobi.
Thank you, Birir, for that report. Perhaps something needs to be done in ensuring that those with the dyslexia get to access assistance and help whenever they need it. But now I want us to go back to Homa Bay County, which has been the epicenter of Devolution Conference 2025. And you're touching base again with Jesse Rogers, who is on standby with those who have been in the exhibition booths, pretty much just showcasing their wares and in the Devolution Conference. Jesse, good afternoon yet again, and take us through the feeling from those who have been exhibiting their wares at the Devolution Conference and what that has had or the effects it has had in the conference. Jesse.
Well, Aseto, thanks. We're still in Homa Bay County, and as you rightly put it, we're just taking a walk around the exhibition booths, just taking a look at what some of the stakeholders have to offer. And right now, I'm standing at the booth at the Water Resources Authority, and we just want to get a feel of what exactly they do. What's their role, especially at the county level? And I'm joined by one gentleman. He'll be introducing himself just about now, and he'll give us his take on their work and how they plug into the successes around devolution. Thank you so much for your time. I see you have a big team right here, so let's get right to it. You could start with your name, your role at the World Water Resources Authority, I beg your pardon, and perhaps speak to us about your roles and how they tie into the successes we've seen in devolution 12 years into this devolved units.
Okay. Yeah, my name is John Munyao. I work with the Water Resources Authority, and as you are aware, Kenya is a water scarce country, and our water resources are depleting every day, both in quantity and quality. And one of the key functions of the counties is water services and sanitation. Therefore then, our role is to ensure that we have adequate water in terms of quality and quantity, so that then the counties now can plug in and play their role in water services and sanitation, which would be a tall order if, as a regulator, we don't play our role in terms of ensuring there is equity in the distribution of these resources. Therefore then, the counties, in order to really achieve that their function of water services and sanitation, will mainly depend on what we do as a national government agency in ensuring that we protect the water quantity and the quality of the water, so that then our citizens can be served.
That's really proper. Today's theme is around financial equity and inclusion. Perhaps speak to the realities of the day, because inclusion still falls into your forte in one way or the other in matters water resources management.
Yeah, as a way of inclusion, WRA operates in some, let's say, a fourth tier, where we have the national, the regional, and the sub-region. But at the lower level, where we involve the communities through what we call the Water Resource Users Association, which are user groups based on the sub-catchments that then manage that resource at that level to ensure everybody is included. The RUAS is a composition of the youth up to the elderly. Therefore, in order to take care of the interest of all these user groups, then the Water Resource Users Association come in and really plug into that role.
Well, thanks for that breakdown. We have limited time, but I'm pretty sure our audience have got a feel of what exactly WRA has to do in terms of plugging in and making sure that this water, which is a scarce resource, as you said, is readily available across communities, across the 47 counties and all that. We'll continue with this deliberations, but right now, I want to cross over to other exhibitors right now and take a look at what is what is offered right here at Homa Bay High School, which is the host of this year's Devolution Conference. And as you can see, a lot of stands right here, and one right behind me is the Kirinyaga County, the county government of Kirinyaga. And we just want to speak to a few gentlemen, and if they can kindly approach. Karibu sana. Just wanted to get a feel of what exactly Kirinyaga has to offer. Let's start with your name, your position in the county government, and let's begin this conversation plugging into the theme of today's events. It's all to do with financial inclusion and equity. So talk to us as Kirinyaga County, how do you ensure financial inclusion and equity, whether we're talking about matters youth, whether we're talking about matters public participation?
Okay, thank you. My name is Haniel. I'm working in the Department of Cooperative. As a county, we have tried so much, especially helping the youth. Currently, we have what we call Minji tournaments, where the youth are encouraged to play and also are taken assisted with the sport gears and the uniform. In terms of women, the county has been assisting the women in terms of self-help groups by giving them inputs and other, especially for giving them inputs for those women who are in agriculture. In terms of coffee farmers, the county is assisting the coffee farmers. Currently, we have what we call Kirinyaga slopes and Kirinyaga mills, where the county is constructing a storage facility for the coffee farmers, where all the coffee farmers are aggregating their coffee together and meeting and selling at the same time.
Okay, that's really proper. And your governor, Anne Waiguru, happens to be a two-term governor, but she also served as the chair at the Council of Governors. I'm pretty sure there is a net effect when it comes to one being a chair and ensuring that they enhance services, because that's the aim of devolution, bringing services closer to the people. Talk to us about some of the steps you've made as a county government, perhaps during her term, in order to ensure these services are truly closer to the people, that devolution is felt at the ground.
Through the devolution is felt at the ground in Kirinyaga. Yes. We have seen groups being assisted in by being given eggs and ends, so that self-help groups are assisted from the grassroots. We have seen the dairy farmers also being assisted by being given the cooling machines and value addition machines, so that the whole value chain from the production to market is funded by the county government. Our governor has done well, especially in touching the common mwananchi at the ground. And everybody can feel the effect of devolution in Kirinyaga.
Well, that's good to know, but it's also proper to note that there are around 14 devolved functions thereabout. We're still legislating around bringing them all to the counties. It's work in progress, and I'm pretty sure you're an avid supporter of this devolved functions being released by the national government and being handled by the counties. Money should follow functions, yes?
True, money should follow functions, and especially in terms of health, agriculture, cooperative. Currently, like in cooperative where I work, I'm the current chair of Cooperative Directors Caucus. And we have seen an act that has taken so long to be enacted to a law. Currently, it is in the Senate. So I think everything that is being devolved should also, for the money should for any function that is being devolved to the county. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. But even as we talk about money following the functions, there's also that question of prudent use of the available resources, a message that was regurgitated by President William Ruto as he officially opened this ceremony, this conference rather, on Wednesday. So that's basically the feel of the exhibitors booth right here. We just sampled a few, but I tell you, this county has so much to offer in terms of the devolution conference. We were just borrowing from what the county government of Kirinyaga has to offer. And as you can see, a lot going on in terms of farming, cooperatives, gender and youth department, education and public service. And this is just one of the many who are right here. And as KTN, we're endeavoring to bring you the very latest as things are on the ground, as they say. So that's the very latest from us, Dennis Aseto. As you can see, it's a beehive of activities, and this is the final day. We're just awaiting for the Deputy President, Professor Kithure Kindiki, to make his way. We understand he's in the vicinity. That particular session was supposed to start in just but a few minutes, and we will be airing those proceedings live. Back to you in studio.
Thank you, Jesse. And even as you continue to enjoy Homa Bay County, eat fish, and remember your sungura, bring it back to Nairobi with you. But now let's take a short commercial break. When we are back, it is all about business with none other than Kelly Boss.